Hey guys, Patrick again, thedancedojo.com. Now, we frequently get this question from newcomers asking when should they start social dancing? And our answer is always the same, immediately. You don't need to be professional, you don't need to be advanced, you don't even need to know anything about salsa to be able to go to a social. However, you are going to need to know a couple of things, or at least a basic step to be able to participate on the floor. Actually, scratch that. You don't even need to. If you go out with somebody and you're willing to try, even without having had a formal lesson, you're still welcome to do so. And if you're worrying about people's negative reactions, well, my response to that is just, if the person's not nice, why would you want to dance with them anyways? So you have nothing to worry about if you just dance with nice people. That said, of course, the more you know, the easier it's going to be for you to be able to get up and participate. But by going social dancing, you actually get to cultivate the things that you learn in classes. And the sooner you do so, the better. And that's basically, essentially, your homework. You know, that said, I totally understand being a nervous newcomer and being afraid of what people might think. Also myself, not anymore, I don't think so, but being a bit of a perfectionist, or what I've always thought was being a perfectionist. But truly, when it came down to it, I was just afraid of failure, afraid of making mistakes, and the main root of that was fear of judgment. So if you get rid of that, and you say, hey, I'm just going to go out and do this because I enjoy it, it's fun, and I get to practice, and basically get better. And so if that's your incentive to do it, then who cares about all the other little things? Not to say that you won't experience some discomfort, but discomfort means growth, right? You work out, your muscles are sore after, well, they're growing. They're growing, you're growing. And same thing with dance. You know, there will be some discomfort, but it means you're growing. And generally, most communities, they will have some non-intimidating parties to go to. And even at the beginning of any party, there will be a complimentary lesson, typically with paid admission. Most cities will have this. And if you're a newcomer, or if you are a beginner or experienced beginner, I recommend you do those lessons. And I know in Vancouver, they're at 9 o'clock typically before the party begins. And it's basically just more of a social in nature type of lesson. You learn a couple of steps, but more importantly, you get to dance with other people as you rotate around the room and get to meet a ton of different people. And what's great about that is that you have exposure to them, and they get to see that you're a friendly, warm face, and vice versa. So that way the ice is broken, and it's so much easier to approach those people later on. Even if they're advanced dancers, but they seemed really nice and easygoing in the class, it makes it so much easier to approach them. Definitely, if you're going to go out social dancing as a newcomer, maybe set a goal. Goal number one for your first week out is participating in the complimentary lesson. Maybe the following week you add to that goal is to ask one person to dance. Then you're free to go. And the following week, maybe it's 2 people, and so on and so on. So again, ultimately you're going to go out when you do, but the sooner you get over the fear of making mistakes and you focus on the positive side of things, running towards what you want to achieve and become and experience, as opposed to running away from the things that make you scared and nervous and uncomfortable. The sooner you do that, then the sooner you're going to get out dancing. Don't do what I did. I was a big scaredy cat. It took me almost a year before I went out social dancing. And my other classmates in our beginner classes and stuff, they went out sooner, and they grew way faster. So you don't have to be that guy. You know, you can get out and go and experience what social dancing has to offer. So all the best. Have fun and enjoy.